Good morning. All right. So, how's everybody doing today? I apologize in advance if I sneeze during this meditation. I'm going to I'm going to set the intention that I will not sneeze. There we go. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Center ourselves. Let's begin. Let's begin today on a rocky coastal terrain, standing right next to a lighthouse. Now just imagine you're standing at the base of this lighthouse and the ocean beneath the rocky shore is just whipping around. Just crazy, just the full force of Mother Nature. And the wind. The wind is coming down hard on your face. And I want you to also just imagine that the mist from the waters in the ocean comes up. And it's just sort of a constant in the air. That this mist is actually feels like rain, but it's not. It's just from this wild, crazy wind. I want you to imagine that it's a little bit overcast. The sun's not shining. I just want you to breathe that in for a minute. Let's take a deep breath. I want you to just allow that chaos and that external force to just do what it does. And this is very close to my heart this morning. Sometimes life just does this. And sometimes things break your heart. And sometimes you just got to stand there and allow it to be what it is without trying to change it. I mean, standing on this shore, some people might find this is the most peaceful place they could be, and some people might find that this is a terrible place that they want to run from. They want the white sand beach and the sun. Sometimes you can't change what's going on. Just want you to take a deep breath. Just allow everything as it is. Many times, we try so hard to see a situation a different way than it really is. Because the way it really is really uncomfortable. And that's okay if we're not ready. It just means that we've given ourselves some spiritual homework to do for later. It just means that we're just going to go on this little trail and dance around a thing or two, and then we're going to end up right back there. And we're going to end up right back where we started, where we have to actually face something that we don't want to face. And that's okay. Sometimes it's fun walking around an island with a lighthouse, pretending we're somewhere nice and calm and tropical. But eventually you're going to end up right here, right there at the lighthouse with the storms and the full force of the elements. And if this speaks to you today, then today is just for you. So just allow that storm and that mist. Just allow what is to come through the crown chakra. Allow the lightning and the rain to wash through you energetically. And if you're okay with your storms, then you'll know right now that this is the most cleansing. This is just as healing and cleansing as when we allow the sun, when we go to our meadow place and we allow the sun to come through us and cleanse us. This is the same frequency, just a different reflection. So let's just allow that rain and that mist to just wash through us. And just say yes to choosing to see things as they truly are. Because even the lighthouse has a sunny day. Just allow that truth to just really seed itself down into your skull, into your third eye, into your perception and the way you choose to see the things that happen, the experiences around you. Let's just let that come down. Let's just let truth, pure, raw truth, just fully permeate our entire energetic system today. Just let that truth come down through your throat. Yeah, maybe you're scared to say something. Maybe things are a little touch and go in your world. Maybe you feel like you're not really allowed to express what's really going on. Maybe people around you are invested in the lie. So just give yourself permission to speak the truth, if even only to yourself. Just let that go down through your throat. Just take a deep breath. Just allow that truth to come down into your shoulders and your arms and come out to your fingertips. And the big one, drop into your heart space. Now there's where we rearrange a lot of truth because it hurts our heart. And it's not easy. It's not easy to let that happen to ourselves. We do a lot of bargaining in our heart space. We do a lot of trade-offs. Like maybe if I accept this, then they'll accept that. A lot of distortions. Just say yes to allowing the truth into your heart space today. I choose to fully open to the truth of my heart. Whatever that may be, I accept. Just allow that to come down into your solar plexus. Remember, this is your forward movement. You might say, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to see this crap and get all upset. Well, maybe you don't have time to not see it. Because maybe you really are just going around in circles until you do. Just let that truth, just acknowledge and accept truth right into your solar plexus. The truth of who you are. Maybe you are minimizing your own power in your life. Maybe you're minimizing your own ability to just make a simple decision and change everything. Just choose to see that truth. Choose to see the power that you really have in your life. Maybe you're in a position where you could really benefit from accepting a lack of power. Maybe you're trying to overthrow the forces that be, stand up to that crashing ocean like a mighty warrior. No, this isn't what I want. I refuse to accept this. Maybe it's time to stand down, soldier. Just let that truth come down, drop down into your abdomen, your lower abdomen, your sacral area. Just allow that to permeate you. Let's see the truth about some of your connections with other people. A lot of your connections to other people happen in your sacral. And you don't have to be in a romantic or flirtatious dynamic with that person for them to plug in to that area of you. Because it's not, that's maybe 10% of that area of you. The other 90% of that area is the way you choose to translate how you show up in the world with who you really are and where your inspiration comes from. And a lot of times we actually create space in our sacral chakra for other people because we're trying to nurture them. But most of the times that just turns out to be an imbalance to us. Are you holding space for somebody that may be holding you back from moving forward? Maybe you expect other people to carry you in their womb space so that you don't have to face your next step. Just open to the truth. Choose to see the truth. Just breathe that in. Just let that drop down into your root chakra and your hips. Let's just choose to allow the emotions to flow through us at a physical level. Just allow ourselves to process any pain or any joy. Just say yes. Just say yes to processing that. Let that energy of truth just come down your legs and plug you right into this rock. And just remember, they build lighthouses on rocks for a reason. Because that's not going anywhere. That's solid. Just remember you are on solid ground. Just really, really allow yourself to be there, to be on the solid ground that you stand on. Just remember the planet, the universe, the cosmos, the creator, all these things has your back. But when you disconnect from them because you're trying to bargain your way through a truth and start slinging lies, whether it's only lying to yourself or lying to yourself and everyone around you, that's when you lose your footing. That's when you are untethered. So just make that choice to just really plug into the solid thing in this life. That divine masculine and divine feminine frequency of source, the truth and the love. Just plug right in, anchor right in to that rock and just let that rock send that love shooting right back at you. And you can just feel that circuit completing as that unconditional nurturing love just comes out from the earth. Just feel that. Just accept that warm embrace up your legs, up through your hips, up through your sacral. This is what your sacral area is really for. Divine communion with the earth and the cosmos. Just let that come up through your solar plexus. This is what your power is best invested in, is staying firm in this connection, knowing who you are, knowing who you're not, knowing your place, and being firm in it, being unmovable in that. So let that come right up to your heart space. This is your cup running over. When you stop trying to push and pull energy through the heart space and you start to receive nurturing and energy from source, that's a whole different, oh dear, sorry. That's a whole different place to come from. That's a whole different ball game when you stop asking for permission to be loved and you just start plugging into this. You are literally running over. You're overfilled now with that love and that frequency and that joy. You don't have to worry about what you're getting in return because you have everything that you need. So just let that come up through your shoulders, up through your arms. As an expression of that love, let that come up through your neck, up through your skull. And you can just choose to complete that circuit. You can plug right in to that full circuit, that full truth. And just let this bubble out of your crown chakra. Give yourself permission to be in that peace and that light. And from this space, we're just going to set some intentions for today. Just hold your hands out in front of you. Imagine a ball of energy there. And that's your day. So set some intentions to give and receive truth today on the subtle level. We don't have to go around telling everybody what we know. And in fact, you know what? It's almost more sacred if we don't. Just let that truth be what it is and let ourselves give yourself permission today to seek and find truth in all the little corners and crevices of our life, of our mind, of our heart, of our being. Set the intention today for unconditional love and kindness. Be kind to yourself. Receive kindness from others. I love you. You are so well supported in this journey. Just remember that. I'm going to leave you to continue to set intentions for your day. I apologize for dropping one of my live feeds. I love you. Thank you for accepting the truth that I am only human and things happen. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me.